Cool. We are here at SommCon 2025, this time with Lucia Palm. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for taking the time to do this.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Lucia Loves Wine on Instagram, certified sommelier, CIA alumni. You've worked in Michelin star restaurants. You have a ton of experience underneath your belt. So I'm super happy to talk to you today. You are presenting at a seminar here called Floor to Feed, How Wine and Spirits Pros Are Building Online. And it's perfect to have you here because you've built a really fantastic social media following. I was watching your channel and kind of digging in a little bit. Like you have a lot of really cool videos. I love the way that you're doing your content.
Oh, thanks.
But I guess I will start with this. I want to talk about the seminar. Like, what are some of the things that give us the boiled down version of some of the things that you were bringing to the table to the seminar? And definitely feel free to share any really cool insights that you heard at the seminar from maybe some of the other speakers too.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure it was pretty much as useful as possible to the audience. Like they really got something out of it. So I actually just gave tips on basically following your own compass, not relying on the algorithm too much, especially right now, just because the algorithm is always changing. So if you really find your niche, then you'll find your audience. And then if you're just making content for them, then the rest will flow basically. Yeah. And then also, something I said that I think is really important is that you really need a thick skin if you're going to be on social media, because you're going to hear some of the worst things you've ever heard about, just people are going to be really mean, basically. So you want to develop that and be like, okay, fine, that's fine. You're, feeling that way. You're probably jealous, to be honest, but I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep showing up, and also doing it because you are so passionate about wine and whatever you're doing on these on this platform, whatever avenue you've chosen, basically. Yeah,
I love that. I think that's important too. People get in their heads a lot, right, with what they're trying to do.
I still do too.
Yeah, well, I mean, me too. I tell myself all the time, I'm like, hey, stay focused on what your goal is. You have a good mission, which is to interview some amazing people like yourself and kind of extract their best practices and insights and share them with other people so we can all be better. Doesn't matter what people are saying if you're actually staying true to that mission, right?
Yeah, totally.
So, but I also have to remind myself every single day to not get bothered by anything,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Any other fun or helpful insights that came up during that panel?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do have pregnancy brain, so I
appreciate you for being here. So thank you.
Thank you. I personally just loved also hearing what the other panelists had to say. Just their point of view as well, what their background is, why they're showing up too, was really interesting. And that we all also though had that common thread of just be consistent, show up because you want to be there, and that we are using it because eventually we don't see ourselves as influencers when we're old, in our old age. Basically, we all are doing it for a reason. So that was cool to hear those reasons. Well,
I mean, I love that, if I may, I feel like you have the experience to back it up and the knowledge. Don't want to call anybody out, but definitely seen people out there that are like, oh wow, what? You're just you have amassed a great following, and whatever. Again, you can't hate on it, because people are following for a reason. It is what it is. But I love it when you see people who have you've actually gone through the process of getting, whatever education it is that you think is appropriate to do that. But you've gone through your certified. You actually have restaurant experience. You have restaurant experience at the Michelin level. I think that you bring a lot to the table, and then I love the direction that you took it, which is. I was following the series that you do for Wines from Trader Joe's, which is awesome. People want to know that's the most approachable way they can go buy wine. It's so everybody loves Trader Joe's.
Really
I love Trader Joe's. You go there, you walk through the wine aisle, and if it's an easy, quick clip that kind of describes the wine in a fun, approachable way, that's great. That's what we need more of. There's so many different avenues that have existed between these different bodies of education. And I really like the approach that you're taking. What inspired you to do that?
Literally just going to Trader Joe's and seeing people looking at the wine shelves they didn't even know where to begin. And it's of course you don't. If you don't have that background, how are you going to know what the heck a Muscadet is,
right.
That's gibberish, especially since these French and wine labels, they all just put the place. So it's really confusing.
Right. You have no idea as an average consumer.
So I was just okay, I'm literally just going to make these videos. help these people out, basically.
Yeah.
And then they just popped off. Yeah. They just got millions and millions of views.
What have been the most successful videos for you?
So it's been a combination, I would say, of like the
Like, have you
Trader
been surprised
Joe's.
by some stuff where like, I did not expect that to take off like the way it did?
Yeah, I would say like when I would do some of my like use trending audios to like debunk wine myths, I was always surprised how many views those would get.
Interesting. Okay.
But I think it also just goes back to like I was really passionate about sharing that information. For example, like please don't use flutes, if you're gonna drink a nice champagne. Like
yeah.
this is what I learned at a Michelin star restaurant. You want to use like a white wine glass, basically, because then you're allowing those aromas to release. And it's like putting steak on, one time I said, it's like putting ketchup on ribeye,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'll just be a little cheeky too and playful. But yeah, those have taken off a lot. But then, yeah, sometimes it'll also just be a random one. Like I did one on a pairing Chablis with oysters, and it was very beautiful, but I didn't think that it was going to do well. But I think it's at like 100,000 views now, which is not bad. Yeah.
So what comes next when you're doing that? Like, are you looking to work with a specific brand or a winery, or like what's kind of the next bigger picture for you?
I mean,
Where would you love to see this thing go?
Yeah, those would all be great. I definitely want to just continue with my brand, Lucia Loves Wine. I have been like thinking about pivoting to YouTube and like almost making like a TV show out of it.
Cool.
I've always wanted my own TV show. First, it was a cooking show because I went to Culinary Institute of America, by the way.
Yeah.
So I still love to cook.
Which, by the way, I'm going to interrupt you.
Yeah.
The best Somms that I've met have both. They have both of them. They have the education on the wine side and they have the education on the cooking side because they really understand flavors and the difference on like how one ingredient can be prepared in so many different ways versus like, baked or grilled or sauteed or whatever it is, and how the cooking technique will affect the flavor and then move into the wine side and study those things. Typically, that tend to be the most well-rounded professionals that I've met on the wine side.
And I think that's also how a lot of them fell in love with wine. I mean, that was how I fell in love with wine. We had to take a wine class at CIA.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whatever, I'm 21, I get to drink during the day, that's sweet.
Right.
But I actually just was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love this. And then switched over to wine, basically. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, go ahead. I cut you off a little bit there.
And I already forgot what I was talking
Sorry, you
about.
see, that's what happens when I get excited. No, I was saying, where kind of do you see the big thing going? You were talking about the TV show that you were going to do.
Again, it does go back to the cooking. I mean, a cookbook with wine pairings would be like really great too.
Yeah.
Like just fun, easy recipes and then wine pairings, basically.
Awesome.
So just having this be a brand, basically.
Yeah.
Just continuing and having it get off social media as well. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like social media will like supplement the brand, basically.
Yeah. Well, I think it's great what you're doing. Again, you're reaching a lot of people, and I think you kind of generate excitement around drinking wine, which is always helpful for the industry. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we've been doing some blind wine tastings. Do you want to blind taste some wine?
I do. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm so rusty.
So check it out.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm going to ask. So we've gone through a bunch of wine already, but choose a number between 1 and 12.
Okay.
That is not 1 or 8 or 9.
Okay, 7.
7 is good?
7 is great.
Perfect.
All right.
Wine number 7 it is. So no pressure. This is not, you don't have to go through the CMS grid here.
Yeah.
This is a classic testable wine from a classic wine region, supposedly.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, and I think the most important thing is that I just want to see how you react from the wine. Tell us the most important things that you get or that you don't get from the wine, why you're getting it, why it's taking you to a certain initial conclusion,
Sure,
or why it's not this, or why you think it is that,
Yeah.
and then go for a final. We are going to time it.
Okay.
So it's 90 seconds, so we kind of keep you moving.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
No wrong answers. It's all about the process.
All right.
All right. We got a little red wine here.
Oh, red. All right. Thank you.
So thank you so much. The time starts when you touch the glass. We're going to give you 90 seconds. No,
so nervous.
No pressure at all. Listen, I'm a horrible taster. I'm like, I know what these wines are, and I'm still half the time I'm like, I don't even remember what that wine was, and I don't know what it is. So time starts when you touch the glass. You have 90 seconds, Lucia. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Well, first, I'm just looking at the color. Seems like it has little age because it's dark, but then it's getting almost like brickish towards the rim. On the nose, it's also earthy, which is indicating that it's an older wine as well. There's still some fruit though, but it's definitely like tartar fruit, like cherry and pomegranate. Also, just kind of reminds me of like a fall day. A good amount of acid, definitely. I would say it's like medium tannins. Like the tannins aren't crazy, but they're definitely there. Like I would call this a tannic wine. They're grippy. I mean, like they're present big time. Based on the acid too, I'd say this is a cold climate wine or old world wine. Cool climate.
Coming up on 90 seconds.
Just want this with like a pork ragu or something.
For real.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay,
Some
I have to guess it
initials. Doc, say some things that you think. Give us a category.
I mean, I think it's Italy. I think it's Nebbiolo.
Okay. What within Nebbiolo? What from where?
Well, I was that guess.
Oh yeah, Barolo or Barbaresco. I guess would be the.
I would say
final take it home.
Barolo. Okay, I'd say Barolo.
Give us an age range.
Oh dear. Okay.
More or less.
Okay. I think it's like 10 years old. So what are we in?
2025. Okay,
Yeah.
so
2015.
All right. What do we have? Boom! Brunello.
Brunello. Okay.
Dang.
All right. Well, I guessed
So
country.
you were there, honestly, and I actually thought that we had a Barolo. So I was like, oh, she just nailed this wine. But you know what? That happened to several people last year too. Like they were getting. Well, I mean, it's super common to get down to all your descriptors were perfectly on point.
Okay.
There's for sure tannins there.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of body to it.
Yeah.
But people typically end up going to Piedmont for Nebbiolo or to Tuscany for Sangiovese.
Yeah.
And then there are always such subtle differences. I mean, yeah, this is, I don't know. Listen, I don't want to be the guy who's like telling you where you missed because I would have probably totally missed it also. But
it was cool doing this.
But that's really good. I mean, because your tannin call too, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I think we did have a Barolo in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's going to nail this wine. But that's a rich wine. There's a lot going on to it.
It is. Yeah. Very meaty.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I do like it. Yeah. I want it with food though. I don't want it alone.
It's not just like a chill, sit back and drink.
No, it's totally not.
This is a serious wine.
Yeah. It needs like
Pork
a hefty ragu.
is what you said.
Yes.
I 100% agree. That needs some food to go along with it for sure.
It was good though. Yeah.
Lucia, I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Raphael.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us and best of luck on the next steps. And
thank you.
We look forward to it.
It's going to be interesting.
Hey, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.